of Spark Festival, you beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome to our Like Shark Tank event, where you're going to get to see 9 amazing inventions pitched live today for you. You're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to get you guys to rate them. It's going to be a ball. So who are we? We are Sydney Hardware Incubator. What is that? What is an incubator? Let me get this going. First of all, proudly supported by Spark Festival. We love Spark Festival. We have Maxine here, who's so amazing, put on this amazing event for the next 2 weeks. Who are we? So we run a company called Innovation Drive, which organizes our incubator program. My name's Omar. I've got Sayi, Keaton, and Tony, who's in Queensland. So what we do is we basically run a 14-week program that helps everyday inventors take their ideas all the way to market. So we've had some crazy inventors come in, and we're going to show you all about them today. We're proudly supported by these amazing community partners: Spark Festival, Venture Cafe, Troublemakers in China, Hazel in China, AI Ventures, who are here, and Moss Technologies, who gave us an awesome little space to work out of. So we are here to help everyday inventors bring their ideas to market so they can change the world one product at a time. So if you know any inventors or you are one, hit us up. We're always around. Now I'm going to grab Sayi on to give a little talk about what we've done over the last 14 weeks and run you through some of the amazing mentors that we've had on. Here you go, Sayi.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, guys. We had a 14 weeks of program, and we started on 20th of June, actually, and then we had, first week we had to say how the startup landscape, what is the landscape of startup and other things. To discuss that, we had myself, Omar started the whole event, whole program with the, what we are doing and other things, and Hank from China joined as well. After that, we had idea validation and community building, and Zara came in. Omar joined again with the community building, and then Chad from Queensland joined as well. The third week we had know your market, basically knowing your market and what you can do, bring the product into the market. So for that we had Alejandro, Anuraj, and beautiful Cheryl from Stone and Choke. Yeah, thank you, Maxine. And then we went in branding as well. So in branding we had Tony came in, as well as Harshad came in from all the way from India as well. So we went to revenue, and we had Daniel and Callum joined as a mentor here. Callum, So as a part of Spark Festival, we had to we had to do the product design and development as well. So that was the biggest challenge for a lot of everyday inventors, to bring in product design and development. For that, we had, Ted, we had Ketan talk about products, and Ben came in, and Greg came in from all the way from US. So we had very good lineup of mentors by the time. So we went into prototyping, which is another step for, for physical products. So we had Andrew from Perth, and Wojciech, which is amazing, another transformer, we call it. It's not a mentor, it's like a transformers, everyone's thoughts about prototyping. He transformed everyone's, and you can see the things he has discussed about in that as well. So we have for physical products, another step is manufacturing. We had to cover the manufacturing. For that, we had Philip from SolidWorks, which is 3D systems, a CAD system, and the Hyzol, Jennifer from Hyzol came in as well, and then our own Ahmed came in as a mentor. He was, even though he was on holiday, he came in as a mentor and talked to us about how to manufacture the products. And later on that week, we went into his factory in Botany and get the whole tour of factory to all of our cohort. And without the regulatory, the product is worthless, basically. So we have to have a regulated product in the market. So that to talk about regulatory, we had Inora from all the way from Japan. She called in as a mentor, as a transformer of the of that week, and Iqbal from Melbourne came in as well. And what if the product is not able to raise funds? So we had crowdfunding platform, a crowdfunding week as well. Jill from Ready Fund Go, she came in. George from Kickstarter came in as well. Bojan, he had done 7 of Kickstarter campaigns by himself for various products. He joined us as well. Tell us the process of what we need to do beforehand, afterhand as well. And also we joined, for some of the products we need some raise funds somehow. So to discuss that, we had VC one-on-one from Stella. She's joined as a main sequence ventures, and talked to us about how to raise funds, what the VCs look for, and what the journey from how the founders involved in raising funds. And we had Patrick, who's Chris. He talked about how to do the managing capital raising from all the way from idea stage to market size. So we had that all the way, and then we went into market research, which is week 12. So we had covered a lot of things within that without any break at all. So we had Janaki came in on that go-to-market week, and she covered a lot of things. Janaki is here. And also Dennis, who is our mentor, who came in as our cohort's mentor as well. He joined all the way from Russia. So we had not only a cohort from all over the world, we had mentors from all over the world as well. So, and how to build a product and a company, so we had to bring in legal as well. To cover the legal issues, we had Aaron. Aaron has joined us here as well. And we had Mark from Stewart joined, and Kirli from Adelaide, she joined as well. So we had various type of transformers or mentors in our thing. So on the last week, which is week 14, we asked our mentors what you think we should do on the last week. We thought of doing the graduation, but since we planned our graduation during SparkFest, we had one spare week. So we asked them and asked what should we do? And they said, we need to know about how we grow our company and how to onboard people to their company, actually. So to discuss that, we had Peter and Dylan from Plant Growers, and they will launch their product, and they are like 1 year ahead of all these cohorts. So we had a fresh entrepreneurs who joined us and tell the story, how they onboarding people, how they're growing at the moment, basically, even during the COVID style. And we had Scott as well. Scott given us a very good run about how he bringing the company product and growing fantastically. So we had all these mentors and transformers in this company, in our cohort, to mentoring all our cohorts, that it becomes an amazing 14 weeks of journey in developing the whole idea stage accelerator program. So we had 8 cohorts graduated from our program, and today you will listen to their pitches, and you can listen to the other things as well, which Omar is going to talk about. I have only 2 photos here, but yeah, so welcome on board. And Omar, tell us all about.
Thank you so much, Sia.
Thank you.
So you're like the best expert on design for manufacturing. Seriously, hands down, I love him. We fell in love the first time we met, so that was a lot of fun. Our honeymoon was really fun too. So what we've got up for you next is, I gave you a little bit of a sneak peek. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you guys all to rate these pitches, so you guys become the sharks, right, of Shark Tank. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a poll in the section on Slido that says polls, and you'll see you get to rate them 1, 2, 4, or 5. You're not allowed to rate them 3s. Can't be on the edge. You either say, oh, it's a shit company, shit pitch, sorry, and you got to get better, or it's like a really good one. And you can chuck in your comments in the comment section, and we'll make sure that they get all your feedback about your ideas. So we're going to get to that in a second. What you're rating on is whether they've validated the problem, whether they've done enough, whether they're the right founder to actually succeed in their product, and whether their solution's actually any good. So that's what you'll be rating on. You get to rate 1, 2, 4, or 5. Again, that's going to be in the polls in a second. So first up is I'm going to have Michael. He's getting ready. You know, he's a bit of an interesting guy. All the way from Orange. We call him Agent Orange, you know, traveled five hours to get here. We don't discriminate. We get people from rural all the time. We love rural inventors because they're crazy. They have so much time on their hands that they can build whatever solution they need without having to buy it. So when you're ready, I'm bringing up Michael. So here's Michael. Woo! I love it. Thanks so much.
Evening, everyone. I'm Mike on a mission. What I'm out to do is get a lot more people playing golf and enjoying it. I've got an interesting background, but I'm a human movement specialist. And apart from some of the interesting things I do through the day, I also occasionally get involved in sports, more recently golf. And it was one of those aha moments when I thought there's got to be an answer to this, and especially to my own golf. So we've come up with straight shooter, and that's what I'm here to tell you about tonight. The major problem we've identified out there is that the good golfers actually keep their lead arm really straight. And this is probably the epitome of golf straight arms. Sergio Garcia, and he won the US Masters, you might remember, in 2017, was actually the oldest winner of the US Masters. But we believe that straight shooter can handle one of the major issues, and that is the straight lead arm. Now, this isn't Russell Crowe modelling there, it's me, but it's I just wanted to explain in simple terms what the straight shooter is. It's a snug-fitting neoprene sleeve that fits around equidistance around your elbow joint. At the back of the arm are inserted 2 pre-tensioned steel rods that sit either side of your elbow point. And at critical points in the swing, you need to keep your arm relatively straight, but at the critical point, you need to be able to fold and look at your 300-metre drive down the fairway, of course. So these features are the ones that we believe stand straight shooter apart from other products. So why do golfers need straight shooter? Well, I'm not sure if you've played golf, but it's got to be enjoyable. If it ain't enjoyable, you're not going to be playing very long. So that's why we're saying people need straight shooter. From a purchasing point of view, we've had people getting good results taking strokes off their handicap, but could I suggest if you found something that could take 2 or 3 strokes off your handicap, would you be prepared to pay the cost of maybe 1 or 2 lessons to improve your handicap, etc., and get more enjoyment out of your life? So what have we been doing? Well, we've done some rigorous testing on the product, and people have challenged us and said, does the product work? Well, of course it does. But we started at the Victorian Institute of Sport in Victoria, Australia's leading swing biomechanist, Ryan Lumsden. He led the training. And these are some of the results, a little bit hard to see from probably the back of the room, but basically we had people without the sleeve on, with it on, and then taking it off. And we had is it going to come up? We had a target line, of course, hitting from a tee through to the pin, and the yellow lines show where the balls were once he was on, and the device was on, and then, of course, take it off, what happened afterwards, and that's the pink dispersion map. So what do people think of straight shooter? Probably our poster girl is Olympian, Alandra from Mexico. She loves what the device can do at the top of a swing. Ryan Lumsden's in the centre. He's an internationally acclaimed golf coach and biomechanist. He believes that the people will learn the game quicker using straight shooter. And Dave Currell on the right, just as an example, using the straight shooter for 3 months, he dropped his handicap from 30 to 17. So and he only told me 2 days ago it's now down at 15. He sleeps with it under his pillow. So what's the future hold? We're quite excited about this product. It's got uses actually in other sports, but what we're aiming to do is get it out into the world golf market. We want to start in Australia, and we've got plans for that. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. I'll just keep you here. So what's going on is we're going to get everyone to rate you.
Okay.
So you can rate. No, I want to see his swing. Oh, he's got 2 paid. This is all the sales that he's making right now. You'll be able to purchase one of them if you want to improve your golf swing. Live, we'll send out the link at the end of this pitch. All right, cool. So just make sure your pitches are in 1, 2, 4, or 5, and then we'll check those polls out and get back to you at the end. Okay. All right, go, Mikey, go. All right, cool. So that was Michael. How did everybody find Michael's? Woo! Oh, we got a 4. What'd you get, Janiki? Well, we got a 5. Oh, that means you have to buy one if you gave it a 5. Yeah. Well, if you give it a 5, you're going to have to buy one, guys. That's just the rules. Yeah, you're all good? Janiki wants one. I love it. It's so good. All right. Make sure you check him out. We'll send in the links in the description. All right, cool. So up next is we got an awesome guy. I love the look of Sai. He has a really cool Einstein look. So step right up, Sai, and tell them all what you're about. All right.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you all. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sai Paravastu. I'm from Bath 360. We are a data analytics professional services company. Our goal is, thank you. Our goal is to drive businesses, data-driven businesses, data-driven decisions for businesses. Today we are presenting Scan36, an IoT device, which I'll talk a bit more in the few coming slides. The problem which we are working on today is temperature scanning. This is in place for many years now. Businesses have been using this, and this year, especially when we were hit with this pandemic earlier this year, this has become kind of essential for most of the businesses. The challenge is people scanning people and taking the temperature. There are solutions in the market, even prior to COVID or this year. There are automated solutions available in the market. There are thermal scanners. There are AI-based screens which detects face and temperature. So what did we get onto? We saw the challenge, which is most businesses can't afford these solutions. They're doing manual scanning, recording that in manual registers, and the solutions they have is high-end devices. The opportunity to have something automate, record fast precision, accurate temperature, and store it in a mobile application. How can data of body temperature help, right? This is kind of assurance for businesses to reopen the businesses and have safe working environment for their people and the business. Scan36 is an IoT device which will scan the temperature and store it into a mobile application. How does the flow work? So you walk in front of the device, scan the QR code, and then the temperature is scanned and it's stored into the phone, into an Android device for the business owner. The competition, we are standing against this manual scanners, which does not connect or store the information, whereas Scan36 can store the information along with the user details, location details, and data can be stored onto the mobile application. I'm Sai Paravastu, been in data space for 20 plus years. I met Sydney Hardware Incubator back in March or April and discussed about this and joined the program to develop this application. With me, I have a co-founder who's based in Bangalore. He's helping us with the testing and completing this device to put them in together. This is our A team. Lots of mentors. We have distributors on board. We have the manufacturing, which is done locally. This is the device, by the way. It is fully functional and working. We have other products coming up as well. Where we are, the product is ready, tested. It will be locally manufactured. We are open for investors, and we are ready to take it to the market. Happy to take any questions. Please reach out to us on scan36.com.au. Thank you.
Awesome. Big round of applause for Sai. Thank you so much. That was really good. If you really liked one or wanted to buy one, check him out on scan36.com.au. He actually built it during the program. He was telling me, am I going to make sure I've got a prototype ready for the event? I'm like, come on, we got to do this.
Yes.
And he got it. I fucking love it. It's so good. Cool. So if you want to rate his pitch, that's 1, 2, 4, or 5. Just check out the polls and click that poll. Awesome. Let's give another round of applause for Sai.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Scan36.com.au. Awesome. So up next is Ezra. Wait. Whoa. Okay, here we go. We got some ratings in. I didn't see that. Sorry, my bad. So Callum gave it a 4. Oh, that was good. And Janaki gave it a 4. Well done. No 2s today. No one's going to destroy anybody. Come on, that was really good. Yeah. Good 4s all round. All right. So up next, we're going to have Ezra. So Ezra's a bit of a young inventor. She had this idea. She was a student in podiatry, and she's going to tell us all about it. And I'm really excited. All right, come on, Ezra.
The slides are?
Yep. Thanks. There you go.
So to start.
Yep, to start.
Beautiful.
Go.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ezra, and I'm a founder of Colax, a high heel shoe that transitions with your day. So the problem with high heel shoes is that 20% of females complain of pain within the first 10 minutes of wearing them. And this is an issue seen with podiatry because we have instant complaints of ingrown toenails, nerve damage, bunions, low back pain, and tight muscles, and this is just to name a few. And the solutions females are going towards, which aren't so helpful, is carrying extra bandages, gel inserts, or sucking it up and just complaining about it. Can't go next. Sorry, guys, this is not my problem. I'll just speak of the solution. So the solution I've designed is an interchangeable high heel mechanism allowing for the high heel to transition to a flat shoe where the heel can be detached. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. No, that's really cool. I'm really excited to see what comes up. All right, we're just gonna get this fixed. It's gonna be cool. No, awesome. I like your style. You're like killing it. Look at that.
Thank you. You know, it's like
very professional. Stop the clock. Clock is stopped. Don't worry. What shoes are you wearing? We can restart.
These are just high heel shoes right now, but they're not my actual shoes yet. So they're still in development. So yeah, still at a prototype phase right now, just and research and design. So still work in progress. Pardon?
What was the inspiration?
The inspiration, well, I love wearing high heels, and I know many females love wearing high heels, but our main point is that when we do wear high heels, we have like complaint within our feet, and you know, we really don't want to, you know, just the long-term effects especially.
Okay, you want to start again, or should we keep going?
Should I just keep going, guys? Yeah.
Who says keep going? Okay, start again. Start again. Start again.
Start again.
Start again. Start again. We'll go again. All right.
All
It's a
right,
live event. Go, Ezra.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Ezra, and I'm the founder of Colax, an interchangeable high heel. All right, now it's not going next. Okay. So the problem is that 20% of females complain of high heel pain within their feet within the first 10 minutes. Now this is out of order. So being with the background of podiatry, we see many complaints of females coming in with ingrown toenails, nerve damage, bunions, tight muscles, or low back pain. And the current solutions females are using, which aren't so consistent, is carrying extra shoes, band-aids, gel inserts, or just sucking it up and complaining. The solution I've come up with is an interchangeable high heel using an interchangeable mechanism, allowing for the heel to detach, allowing for the high heel to transition into a flat shoe, and the heel is detachable once again to go back to a high heel shoe. This is a concept design that's currently in progress, but this is not the actual design itself, but it just gives you a visual image as to what the product would look like from a high heel shoe to a flat shoe. So the birth of the idea came about when I was at my best friend's birthday party and I was in high heel shoes and I was just constantly complaining as how painful my feet were. And I was in the city and I didn't want to take off my shoes and walk barefoot. And I was just hoping, and it just clicked to me that if I could just take off my heels right now, I'll have instant flat shoes and just provide my body with instant relief. So then I met the boys at Innovative Drive and then they invited me to join their Sydney Hardware Incubator program. And then from June 2020, we began research and development. And then the concept design and prototype and further research and development is currently in progress and hopefully will be delivered by 2021. The timing, well, unfortunately, as you guys know, COVID-19 does not work in our favor. But before COVID-19, ignore the COVID-10, guys. It's not a new disease. The market's hot and brand new. And hopefully after COVID-19, convertible shoes will be the new thing. So the target market is targeted towards business and corporate females aged between 25 to 50, and the number can expand furthermore. So whether it's part of their work, social events, or just part of their style. The market opportunity seen within Sydney CBD itself, we have 28,689 females employed as managers or professionals. So the service obtainable market, as previously mentioned, that is just within Sydney CBD itself, so we could expand to other cities within Australia and then eventually go globally. And if we do go globally, it would further extend from 28,000 to a few million. The competitors, we have direct and indirect competitors, and here is a few images as to what their products look like. So you have Tiny Heath Paris, you have My Moi, you have Passion Footwear, and you have Mestre. The one thing in common about these shoes is that you have to attach the bottom of the shoe in order to change the heel size. And the thing is, if you've stepped on any poo, there's nothing you could really do about that. So the unique value proposition Colux presents with is keeping female health in mind, especially coming from with a background of podiatry. And to provide comfort, using high-end materials, we structure our product towards a high luxury brand, designed and manufactured within Australia with a sustainable approach and hopefully with fewer pieces than our competitors. And the niche market of females within the financial reach, if we look at the pricing rate here, since it is a luxury brand manufactured within Australia itself and designed within Australia, these are a few different traction points, whichever gains most traction. And if we look at our service obtainable market of 28,000 females within Sydney CBD itself, if we just target 9,000, which is a third of them, those are the kind of sales we'll be producing. And most operations will be e-commerce. So the ask for today is 250 grand, which will be helping with more further research and development. So the mechanism, the sustainable materials, as well as the minimal carry pieces, the prototype, which will be further developed and with a design engineer, regulatory footwear tests to be conducted for safety standards met, and Australian manufacturer ready. This is the team. That's myself, student of podiatry, board of advisor, and our lovely supporting mentors from Innovative Drive. And that's me. So please do contact me for any further questions or details. That's my LinkedIn. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Val. Thank you, Val. Show them your feet. No, I'm just kidding. That was awesome. So hopefully we got the polls going. If not, in the comments, just do 1, 2, 4, or 5 and give her a rating. I think I love it. I think I'm going to have to buy a Mish one. Do you need one? Is that right? Wait. You what?
Oh, yes, you were. Oh, beautiful. You don't even look at it. You look within our age bracket. It's fine.
So we got one sale in the audience. What about the other women? How are you feeling? I have to buy one now because I just committed to it.
Even the man, you could buy for your lovely girlfriends and for your wives.
I love that go-to-market strategy. It's awesome.
If you want to impress them.
Yeah, cool. All right. Well, there you go. Clap
Thank
for
you.
her. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. A couple of... Okay, and you can find out more on Colux. We got some ratings in the audience. So, Callum, what's your rating? 4 out of 5, right there. Nicely done, nicely done. And 4 for Janaki as well. You already bought one. That's a 5. Beautiful, awesome. So she'll give it the feedback, and hopefully she'll get better. No, thanks, awesome. So up next, we've got Rahul. So when Rahul is ready, he should be broadcasting live and go. No, I think it should be fine. Is Patrick got him up?
Am I live?
I think you're live, Rahul. Go.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm Rahul, founder of Shieldmate and inventor of Skullmate. Let's get started. So, Skullmate, the revolution in health safety. Next slide. So, we all have used helmets, right? We have used helmets for safety. We have used helmets for cycling. But next slide. But did you know helmets are only 42% effective, and 75% of all injuries lead to concussion, which is an irreversible condition. Not only that, helmets don't provide any safety for neck or spinal cord injuries. Next slide. The problem is much worse in sports as well. We all know the tragic case of Philip Hughes, an Australian cricketer who died on the ground because he was hit by a ball and it led to a severe concussion. Not only that, the situation is much worse in NFL and ice hockey too, and then there's no solution. Next slide. So if you want to know more about the problem, you can watch the movie Concussion by Will Smith, and they talk in depth about the condition CTE. Next slide. So what's the solution? Introducing Skullmate. Skullmate is not just a product, it's a new technology that we have been developed for the past 3 years. And Skullmate can take up to 600 G-force, which is equivalent to a 5-star rated car. And as you can see from the chart, it is the highest in the market available. Next slide. So coming to the features and benefits, Skullmate provides 7 industry-first features, and one of the feature which I like most is the hairstyle anti-hair fall feature, which doesn't affect your hairstyle, which is more important for hot days, summers. And we were able to do this by implementing concepts like impact simulation, computation design, biomimicry, and many more things. Of course, the official testing is and certification is pending, and this is based on our preliminary testing. So coming to the market, we are mainly targeting the cricket, sports market, especially cricket and NFL. So our main go-to-market strategy is pre-sales, and our pricing is around $200 to $500. Next slide. So we are looking at the projections of around like 10,000 helmets within the first year, and we want to do that by starting with the sports sector. Next slide. So our main target customers would be county players and professional players. So as you can see, we are targeting different sectors as well, and we want to move from one sector to another sector according to the timeline that we have projected. Next slide. So coming to our team, myself Rahul, I'm the founder, and we have our technical co-founder Shreyas. Along with him, we also have onboarded one of our mentor Harshad, who is a marketing expert, along with our Sydney Hardware Incubator team. Next slide. So as of funding, we are looking at $300 or $1,000 US as a seed funding, and this will be mainly used for launching a pilot project. Next slide. So what's our goal? Our goal is to prevent any sort of brain injuries from happening in the first place, because there is no solution for those injuries, and also they are irreversible, and that's why we want to prevent it. Next slide. And we want to prevent it by saying why helmet, switch to Skullmate, and we want to provide this solution in all these sectors. So basically what we have done is that we have invented a helmet which doesn't affect your hairstyle and provides way better safety than any helmet in the market, and we want to implement this solution in all the helmets in the market. That's all. Thank you.
Awesome. Clap. Well done. Yes, so that was awesome. So actually, Rahul was joining us all the way from India, and you can find out more about Skullmate on skullmate.in. So we've not only gone rural Australia, we've gone international. So that's a lot of fun, and it's really exciting. So he managed to join us virtually, and hopefully he's going to save all those pesky little brain crashes, that then kill you. We don't want that, so let's not do that. So let's get to the ratings. 1, 2, 4, or 5. If the polls aren't working, chuck them in the comments and give him a rating on what you think about it. So we've got a Callum. Oh, Callum's gone mean. Callum's gone 2. Maybe it's because he's virtual. You never know. We'll see how that goes. Oh, and Janiki's got a 2 as well. All right, that's nice. That's pretty brutal, Rahul. We're gonna have to work on that. But that was as we can manage international. Freaking COVID, right? Don't worry, we're gonna fly you over, Rahul, soon. Okay, so up next, we are going to have Gotham. So, Gotham is a traveler, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about that and why COVID, maybe doesn't matter. Come on down. Awesome.
Hi guys, my name is Gautam, and I'm the founder of Buckle Lock, and we have created a product that's going to make your next hiking and backpacking trip happy and safe. Did you know that around the year, over 42 million backpacking trips happen annually, and Australia is the top backpacking destination? But sadly, not all of these backpacking trips are happy and safe, because every day around the world, over 400,000 pickpocketing incidents happen. And the people who are targeted the most are travelers. And the backpackers are the least protected, especially when they're away from their bags in crowded spaces. And I've had firsthand experience of this with my camera being stolen from my backpack after it was checked in at the airport. This is a problem because backpacks use buckles, and there is nothing in the market that can actually lock a buckle. You can't put a padlock around it. And so we created Buckle Lock. Because the point of entry to the backpack is the buckle, by securing the buckle, you secure the backpack. It is a simple and effective solution that covers your buckle and locks it in place using a combination lock. The feedback on the product has been really positive, and we have people who are ready to buy it as we launch. Coming to the market now, the backpack market value share was expected to be at $20 billion by the year 2021. And luggage locks is expected to be at $4.5 billion by the year 2021. Extrapolating those numbers to the total number of backpacking events that happen annually, the market share for Buckle Lock is at 135 million. Our only competitor in this space is this, a wire mesh, which is a pain to use, extremely expensive, and takes up too much volume. And generally, having spoken to a lot of backpackers, as well as researching online blogs and Reddit threads, backpackers are looking for a lighter and a more affordable solution. So right now, we are just in the prototyping stage, and we're just about to finish that, and then we're going to be launching a Kickstarter around March. Soon from after that, we're going to be stocking the product at retail outlets as well as airports, starting in Australia and then going global. The products will be sold in pairs and priced at $39.99 Australian. The team includes myself. I'm an avid hiker and a backpacker, and I've had first-hand experience of my camera being stolen from my backpack. And with me is Hardik, who is a mechanical design engineer. And we are also looking to expand our team, looking for people with business as well as marketing experience. We're also supported by UTS Startups, Bright, and Sydney Hardware Incubator. So any investors or people interested to join our team, feel free to get in touch. Now, I've got a very special offer for you guys here. First 3 people to pre-order Buckle Lock are going to get 50% off on the product. So grab your phone right now and jump on to www.bucklelock.com.au/SHI, or you can scan the QR code. So join our journey. You can follow us on social medias by searching for us by looking for Buckle Lock AU. You can contact us on our email address, admin@bucklelock.com.au, and happy and safe travel with buckle lock. Thank you.
Woo! Round of applause. Woo! Oh, look at that! You got a standing ovation right there. Wow, I think everybody seemed to like that. That's pretty awesome.
I think so.
If you guys click on the polls, you can rate as well. That's 1, 2, 4, or 5 of what you think about Gotham's nifty little product.
I saw a 5 there.
Oh, you saw a 5? Oh, here we go. It's going up. Ah, he's giving it a 5. All right, chuck that in and rate now. I miss travel, and you're my go-to travel guy. And
Let's go traveling.
Let's go traveling.
And let's keep it happy and safe with buckle lock.
Exactly. Let's do it. You can go to www. That's a lot of W's. .bucklelock.com.au/SHI and order one today. Thank you so much, and rate him.
Bye.
Awesome. Woo. Okay, let's do some live audience ratings as well. We got Callum's got a 4. All right, Janiki's got a 5. You've got to buy one, Janiki. Look at that. And what about the rest of the audience? Scream out your votes. Let's go. Woo! We got 5s all around. Look at that. Oh, you really hit a niche. Make sure you take all their credit card details, Gotham. Don't let them walk out of you. Awesome. That's so good. Make sure you rate his pitch as well. 1, 2, 4, or 5. So up next, we've got Robert. So he's another rural inventor, some place called Galagabone. I mean, I had to look it up on the maps, and I didn't even think Google Maps could find it. Crazy place, but an awesome inventor. He found a nifty little problem, and he solved it. And it's still very emotional, this one, for me. So let's hear from Robert, who's pre-recorded the video because he couldn't join us today. Okay. That's it. The next video. Next one's a page. Yeah. So the product basically means if you've got a stroke and you've been bedridden for over 6 months, this helps you stand again. So current solutions means that you have to wait you need about 3 physiotherapists to help you get up and stand again. He basically put together some Bunnings parts, chucked this in, and was called, hey, could you help solve this and help people get out of bed? So a lot of people that have had strokes had trouble getting out of bed. And this nifty little portable solution lets you do that. It was a very emotional story. One person that he was told couldn't stand again. Basically, his wife was crying. Oh my God, my husband's not going to be able to stand again. The doctor, in the lab coat came in the room and go, oh, sorry, you're not going to be able to. We don't think you're going to be able to stand again. You're going to have to be hospitalized for a long time, or you're going to be bedridden for a long time. Called up Robert, like, hey, Robert, can you do anything about this? The nifty little Robert, all the way from Galagabone, jumped in his van and drove all the way down. I was like, all right, let's see what can be done. And he invented this little thing, and he goes, there's no way this is going to work. So I was talking with the doctor in private, there's no way this is going to work. And then the guy suddenly was able to stand again. And I was like, oh, he could get up. Oh, he could stand again. Holy shit, that's amazing. So we're currently commercializing Robert's nifty product, and hopefully you'll see them in many hospitals and physiotherapists in the future. Let's go to the next slide. Oh, so we've got Robert as well. Got to tell us a little bit more about that. Okay, I hope you guys can hear that.
Stronger and therefore able to stand longer, plus do more repetitions, and it could be used one-on-one safely. Learning to re-stand without the wizard stand is not very easy, as you have very little support. How the wizard stand works. To put it as simply as I can, it places the body weight or centre of mass over the feet in the optimal position to assist in the process of sitting or standing, and also provides support for body position control, stability, in other words. All with the knowledge that if they do lose their grip or strength to stand, they now will simply sit back down safely. No loss of confidence or injury. This experience actually reinforces the feelings of confidence. I feel safe. Hence our saying, confidence through stability. As one patient said, it works like magic. The Wizard Standard is the ideal take-home exercise device to enable patients to achieve the necessary exercise for an optimal recovery with the least amount of stress and maximum of safety, and offers the maximum opportunity for exercise. Rehab units from all over the world are reporting COVID-19 survivors in large numbers are now needing retraining in sit-to-stand exercises, especially those with a pre-existing condition such as stroke or hip knee replacement. This is what the Wizard Standard excels at with minimum cost, effort and time. The Wizard Standard enables people to age in place at home, as it makes it safer for the home carers during assisted standing procedures, e.g. adjusting clothing, moving from shower chair, commode chair, wheelchair, change pads, or simply repositioning them, all while the patient gets more exercise. The community nurse will find this unit a blessing, especially with the obese patient. It can be used from the acute stage in strokes right through, and we have found can achieve amazing results quite quickly. For more information, go to wizardstandard.com. Thank you.
Awesome. Round of applause for Robert. I think he's joining live today. So Robert's actually an amazing speaker, but we couldn't get him in today live. Cool. Well, please rate Robert's invention. It's going through its final stages of prototyping and will be launched hopefully in the next couple of months. So rate it 1, 2, 4, or 5 in the poll. We've got Callum. Callum's given it a 4. That's awesome. Janiki's given it a 2 for the pitch. For the pitch for the product. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. And what about the rest of you guys? Okay, what is that? We got a 4? Is it a 4? I got a 4. Maxine's giving it a 5. So he's a 5. Come on, anybody else? Kaden? Yeah, Kaden's got a 5, of course. Got to help out with the stand-up. Okay, so up next we've got Felipe, who's joining us internationally as well from the US. He has a team in Brazil as well, so very international. Little bit of fun. So hopefully we'll get him up on stage shortly. Okay. Is he live? Just bringing him up. Sorry, we're all a bit drunk already. We've had too many. Okay, just give us one moment. Okay, Felipe, when you're ready, just tell us next slide. All right, Felipe, you're live. All right, Felipe, you're going to go up now. You ready?
Okay, yes. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. This is Felipe. I'm from Brazil, but I'm based in Minneapolis, and so is Techway. We target both markets, but we are also trying to get into the Australian market. Next slide, please. So the problem that we're tackling is the accessible automated life rescue and vehicle loss control. In Australia, there are 100,000 injuries every year in car accidents with 3% fatalities and an average of 8 minutes for a rescue call. And at the same time, there is one death every 10 minutes with less than 4% of tracking systems adoptions. And according to specialists, at least 10% of lives could have been saved with an early rescue call, and 60% of stolen vehicles recover in the first 24 hours with a real-time notice. Next slide, please. And the existing solutions are restricted to premium services, basically because of service cost, data privacy, and installation complexity, which further causes problems for insurance. They have a passive approach. They depend on the driver to receive the first notice of loss, and the driver has inadequate communication with rescue and insurance, which increase the frustration, increase the fatality rate, and also delays the ambulance dispatch. Next slide, please. So the solution is a scalable, automated, and a collaborative real-time protection, which combines the sensing technology with crowd GPS. So we have a hardware, that is called Tech, and an app that has the goal to save lives, to save assets, and minimize the frustration. And we can do that by providing economics for mass adoption. There are no costs with GPS or telecom carriers. And some insurance or trusted users can get to know the issues ahead of the customers. Next slide, please. So this is how TechWay works. We automatically collect and transmit accurate data at the moment of loss or impact. We can detect different types of impact. We understand driver separation from the vehicle, and we detect undesired motions. We verify false positives, and then we give the ability for the insurance or trusted users to smartly and proactively offer assistance and services. Next slide, please. So this is an example that we have a live pilot in Brazil. This is our sensor in the car. As I said, it doesn't have to connect with OBD or the vehicle's battery. We just capture all the information we will analyze and process, and we will provide the insurer or the trusted user the real-time notice of people at risk. So we are changing the asset-oriented salvation to more of trying to save lives and reducing the crash to call timing. Next slide, please. And on top of that, we also have the power to aid assets recovery, inspiring the evolution of airspace control. So in the past, there used to be just one-way communication, and now there is a bunch of redundancy in a collaborative mesh. With TechWay is also aiding that power so we can save the assets. So we get to know when your car is getting stolen, and we give that real-time notice to the insurer. Next slide, please. So if you go now to techway.com, you can go get first your device, and you can use our promo code TechWaySpark, and you will get 15% discount only for today. So you can go ahead and choose the device that best fits you, and you can also choose your plan that goes from $0 to $20 every year, so you get access to all the features. Next slide. And thank you. We hope you can get your tech.
Well done, Felipe. Loving it, TechWay. If you don't have insurance, don't lose your car, don't get it stolen. I mean, where I grew up, it was very, likely to be stolen. I grew up in the West in Sydney, so I should probably get one. I don't have a car, so it's all right. No, but that was an awesome job. So if you want to rate TechWay and Felipe's pitch, 1, 2, 4, or 5, check the polls and rate him. What does the live audience say? Callum, we got a 2 from Callum. Janaki, Mish, what's your rating? We got a 2, and I was a bit hard to hear live there. Sorry about that. That was our bad. Anybody else? 4? Come on. See, he's giving him a 4. So that's awesome. You can find out more at techway.com. All right. So up next, we're going to have one more from our cohort. And right, are you ready? Are you ready to rumble? Woo! All right, go right up, Gary.
Beautiful.
Here you go.
Hi guys, my name is Perry Marachi and I'm the founder of Fault Vision, a plug-and-play product that helps electricians find and trace faults with a visual display. Now the one thing that all electricians hate is finding the reason why the power is shut off. This is called fault finding. It can be caused by any number of reasons and be at any point throughout the house. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. So we've done some research into this industry to try to highlight some of the problems that electricians face when fault finding. The first is time versus cost. The unpredictability of fault finding can take from anywhere from 30 minutes to 4 hours, and some extreme cases, days. The second is a process of elimination. Fault finding is a process of elimination where an electrician has to come in, divide up the circuit, isolate the problem, and trace cables. It's a long process. So the third thing is, so tracing cables can go anywhere. It can go under the floor, across the wall, over the ceiling, it can go anywhere. It's a fucking pain in the ass. So why am I qualified to tell you this? I've been an electrician for the past 8 years and still to this day. So our solution is a plug-and-play product that helps electricians find and trace faults with a visual display. Imagine being able to plug the device into a circuit and being able to trace where the cable is behind the wall and being able to find where that fault is. There's a big gap in the market because there's currently no one other product that incorporates all these features. So our market opportunity, there's 140,000 electricians in Australia, there's 41,000 in New South Wales, and we estimate that there's 3,000 in the Greater Sydney area. Now we know there's many small electrical companies with 3 to 4 employees. So we feel like our product will be best suited with 1 to 2 products per company. So our potential obtainable market is around the 1,000 potential customers in the Greater Sydney area. Now our product will be competitively ranged and will be priced over $1,000. So a bit of an idea of where we are. So I started the idea back in 2019 and then met up with the guys in 2020 from the Sydney Hardware Incubator to start prototyping. We had to first do contract electronic engineer to prove concept, and then now we've proven concept, so we're in the prototyping stage. From here, we'll be going to finalise prototyping by the end of this year, and then hopefully get the products on the shelves by the end of next year. So the team, we've got Keaton in mechanical design, Sae in product design, and Omar in product management, and me, the founder. There's currently no other product or solution that helps electricians find and trace faults. This will be a game changer for all electricians. If you want any more information, let me know. Otherwise, thank you.
Well done, Harry. No, let's keep you up. Let's keep you up. All right. So you're gonna have to rate him 1, 2, 4, or 5. You know, there's no, you can't get a 0, so because you smashed it, so you'll be fine. I think you've done a really good job. So thank you so much. 1, 2, 4, or 5. What does the audience think? Tell them. Oh, we got 5. Scream it out. Scream it out. Oh, we got 5. Look at that. Callum's got a 4.
Epic.
Crowd says 5. 5. And Janicki says a 4. Nice. Awesome job. All right, cool. Thanks so much, Perry.
Thanks.
Voting. That's alone. All right, cool. Perry, you got the switcher? Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Ran off the switcher. Sick. All right, cool. Yeah, just vote for him in the polls, and I hope you guys are having a bit of fun. So right now we're going to do something a little bit different. So it's a bit out there. It's not part of our cohort, but we think it's very important for the startup world. I'll get Aaron to do a little bit of an intro, a little bit of a quick 3-minute pitch on that. Hopefully, this can help build a crazy innovation, startup city. I didn't give away too much. But it's very interesting stuff. All right, I'm just waiting for Aaron to come up. All right, Aaron, when you're ready. All right, sick. Aaron, coming up. Let's do it.
Chaotic. Right. Thank you.
All right, awesome.
So as Omar said, this is going to be a little bit of a departure from everything that you've heard right now. I can see there's a handful of people in this room that are sort of directly or loosely involved in the project, and they've probably heard all this before, but this is for everyone else. I'm going to start with the problem. What if an idea did not need to be commercially viable to be worthy? What if an idea could be pursued in the pursuit of happiness for the common good? Sorry, distracted. In the pursuit of happiness for the common good, or I've lost that one, or just to provide a basic income. Some people here have already pegged me as either a utopian or a fool. So what I'll do is I'll give you my story so that you can figure out which one it is. It was quite some time ago, around a decade ago, I got into startups. I got into startups because there was problems that I wanted to solve. And I realized that the startup ecosystem wasn't looking to solve those problems. They were looking for commercializability or easy adoption. I quickly became disenfranchised with the startup world, including a lot of the people that I went into the startup world with. One of the things that I really, really wanted to do is solve problems that I wanted solved or that people around me wanted solved. And I saw that the ecosystem wasn't providing for that. So we needed a solution. The easiest solution was to burn it all down, and I dwelled on that for quite some time. After some time, I realized that there were existing solutions. they were right in front of me, but I never saw them. One of those is what's called the common-based peer production. I grew up with open source software, and open source software is a big part of what this is, but it's confined to the online world. What I want to do is bring those ideas from the open source software to the physical world. Build communities of production that are based around passion and not just incentivized through wealth. Sorry, lost that. So one of the ways to do this is to build a third sector economy. Lots of people are always looking at the private sector, the public sector, but not the common sector, which is the civic sector. Most of the wealth gain in enterprise is done through public-private partnerships, but they ignore private-public social partnerships, which would involve the commons. So what my pitch is to build a satellite city to Sydney with 100 or more people, which is a co-working, co-living, self-sustaining city where all your needs are met because you need to meet them yourself. The food that you need is grown there. The capital that you need is collectively owned. We build enterprise co-ops and sell services back into the commercial society to build this economy bigger. So the whole idea is we essentially need 100 people, a friendly local government, and around $5 million to provide housing for 100 people and the capital for them to produce. So my name's Aaron Lingwood. I'm involved with the Civic Commons, the Civic Commons the Civic Commons revival effort. I'm hoping that if anyone's interested in such a project that they can reach out to me. I'm not hard to find. And if you can't find me, there is a Facebook group called The Commons where you can find what we're doing.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Aaron. Great applause. So Aaron's a bit kooky when he approached me with this, but after seeing the problems in startup world, in startup land, I jumped right on board. Basically, it's a post-wage, post-rent economy to produce amazing startups. So if you're an innovator that's struggling with, housing, food, all those basic essentials to just get off the ground and you just want to create, hit up the Commons Facebook group or Aaron. Oh, that's awesome. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to start inviting everybody up and one at a time. So you want to come join me and Keaton? Come on up. Take off the phone. Cool. Awesome. All right.
For the team.
For the team. Okay.
You can call Ezra.
Come on up. Ezra, woo! Round of applause. So, this is your certificate of graduation. Let's take a photo together. Cool. Well, you made it all the way through the program. Congratulations. So good. How'd you find it?
I mean, I'm taught by scientists. Definitely very eye-opening and really, really helpful. I think I definitely learned a lot from the program. Who I was 14 weeks ago, I'm completely different. The way I see things from a whole entire different perspective.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. It's awesome having you. We'll just keep you there, and then maybe we'll do a group photo at the end, right? Awesome. Thank you, Ezra. Round of applause for Ezra. Congratulations. So proud of you.
Gautam next.
Come for Buckle Lock. Yes. Yay. Woo! There you go. A bit of achievement. Yeah, let's take a picture, of course. Who wouldn't love your smile? I'm going to put it on my bedside. Yeah. Awesome. How'd you find it as well? The whole program was that too much of an asshole during the program or a bit? Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, cool.
No, I think it was a good program.
Nice.
So who's your favorite mentor?
Oh, here we go.
I like them all.
Political answer. I love it.
Okay.
No, that's awesome. What are your highlights? Any highlights from the program?
I did enjoy quite a lot of the crowdfunding, going-to-market strategies, the branding as well, which definitely is an area that I need to work more on. So, yeah, I thought they were all very useful, and getting insight from experts in those topics was great.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Gautam.
Yep.
It's lovely having you.
Yeah.
Let's make sure you sell 1 million of them. Awesome. All right. Thanks so much, Gautam. Round of applause. Awesome. You want to announce me?
Okay, the next one up is Michael Middleton.
Woo! Come on, Michael. There we go, a golfer. Yes, I love it. Oh, we gotta watch with the handshakes, isn't it? Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do a photo. All right. Congratulations, you nailed it.
Nailed.
Yeah.
He's the most energetic guy of the cohort.
Oh my God, the amount of emails I got from you, like at odd times of the day, I loved it. It was so good.
Did you get that last one at 2 a.m. this morning?
Yes.
Did we? So you got it. Awesome. Oh yeah, maybe show it. Do it like that. Awesome. Thanks so much. Any highlights from the program?
Probably the biggest disappointment was when we were snowed in Orange and I couldn't get down to Botany for the big factory visit.
Yeah.
But what I really liked was that it gave us like a checklist to work our way through wherever we were in our program. So I really enjoyed you guys kicking butt as you did all the time.
Awesome. It was lovely having you, Michael. We're going to come up to Orange sometime soon, maybe for a barbecue or something.
For sure.
It was sick.
The next cohort.
Next time. Love it. Well done, Michael. Round of applause. Awesome.
Can you please join us?
Oh, one more? One more? Oh, Michael, come on, quick, one more.
Orange.
Next, we have Perry.
Eric. What was the worst thing about, the program?
You.
I asked for it.
I think pitching and like getting out of your comfort zone is probably the best thing, and the support you guys constantly give is probably the best things.
It's awesome. And your favorite mentor?
Ooh. All three of you. She's one.
All right. Thanks so much, Ray. Awesome. All right.
Next we have Sai.
Sai. Woo. Yeah. I'm like the whole program. I'm jealous of that mode. I really want one. I think Perry grew one to do as well. Awesome. What was your highlight from the program?
I've been threatened a couple of times to kick me out of the program for not doing assignments. I was scared of opening the emails from to say, I've done your assignment. It's been a while doing assignments. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. So great. All right, thanks, Sai. Well done. Cool. And we've got Felipe. We don't really have him here, so maybe we can do like a virtual one and we just like Photoshop you in.
Photoshop you in.
So this is him photoshopped right there. It was right there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful smile.
And Rahul as well.
Oh, give you a hug. Well done, Rahul. You've done an amazing job. He's wearing the helmet, as you can tell, right? He's right. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, exactly. Get some AI defects. All right, cool. Let's bring everybody on and let's take a group photo. What about that? Cool. Come on, guys. Let's do it. Awesome. Good. Yeah. Awesome. I want to go again. What's that? Awesome. Okay, great. Hey, cool. Well, thank you guys so much. Hope you had a lovely time. Let's see all of you guys succeed. I'm waiting on the phone call for the first $1 million in sales. We want to be on your private jet, so that'll be fun. Cool. So I think that about wraps it up. We are announcing a new program. Caitlin, do you want to quickly talk about our new program next February?
Yes, as you have seen, all the inventors, innovators, they have showcased their product today. So we are happy to announce the next program, which we are launching in 2021 on very auspicious day of Valentine's Day on 14th of February. Yeah. So the admissions are open, and you can go on our website and put in your inquiries for the new cohort. Thank you.
Awesome. Well done. There you go. Thank you.
Love your product. Start loving your product.
Exactly. As CE says, we're doing it on Valentine's Day because you got to fall in love with what you're doing, right? That's what so we're all about themes here. Yeah. So thank you so much to everybody joining us. We're gonna check out the polls. Okay. How about this? Chuck in the comments how good you think we did at at doing this live session. There was a bit of technical hiccups, but hit us with the feedback. If it was a 1, we'll take it on board for next time. If it was a 5, great. So chuck that in the description. We are also launching in Queensland soon, next year as well. So if you're there or you just love the sunshine, and some jellyfish that sting you, we'll have that for you as well. So let us know, and thank you so much. And thank you, Spark Festival. Thank you to all the mentors. You guys were fucking amazing. 34 mentors. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. Cohort was unbelievable. All right. And I think that's a wrap. Is it? Everyone's wrap? Cool. That's all, folks. Thank you.
Thank you.